I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will learn how to sketch a parabola, especially when we are dealing with fractions. The question here is, find the vertex of parabola y equals to minus 0.5x square plus 4x minus 2. Sketch the graph, labeling vertex, the axis of symmetry, and two other points. So let's begin by finding the vertex. How are you going to find vertex of this equation? It is given in standard form. Well, the best way is, since we have to also sketch the graph, to write it as in the vertex form, that is completing the squares. So if we complete the squares, we can actually write it in vertex form and then draw a graph also. To complete squares, we have to factor the coefficient of x squared, which in this case is minus 0.5. Right? So let me write 0.5 as minus half. It helps. And then we have x squared. Since I took minus, we have to divide 4 by 0.5 minus. So when you divide 4 by 0.5 minus, it's as good as multiplying by 2. So we get 8x here. Correct? Minus 2. Now, we get minus half, and in this square brackets, we have 8x squared minus 8x. Half of 8 is 4, so we'll add and subtract 4 square minus 2. So that gives us one factor, which is kind of, you can combine these trinomial terms, make it as a perfect square as x minus 4 whole square. That was the whole idea of taking half of this number and squaring it. And you're left with minus 16, right? Minus 2. Now let us open the bracket. So you get minus half x minus 4 whole square. Minus minus becomes plus. Half of 16 is 8 minus 2. Now these terms can be combined. So we get minus half x plus 4 whole square plus 6. So that is what we get. Now from this equation we can directly read the vertex. Can you tell me what is the vertex? Vertex is x equals to minus 4, y equals to 5. So we can say the vertex for us is x is minus 4, y is 6. The value which gives this factor 0, right? So we found the first thing, which is the vertex of this parabola. Now we will look into sketching the graph, labeling vertex, axis of symmetry, and two other points. So vertex is minus 4, 6. Let us say this is a scale which is 1, 1, 1. Okay. Minus 4 means 1, 2, 3, 4 negative. 6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is the vertex for us. Since this is negative, we are going to open it downwards, correct? Now, we got the vertex. Let me label vertex at least. So that is the vertex for us, which is minus 4, 6. Then we have to draw the axis. Axis is the vertical line going through the vertex, and the vertical line going through this vertex will be like this. This is the axis of symmetry also, and equation for this line is the x value of minus 4. We can write this as x equals to minus 4 as the equation of this axis of symmetry. Now to sketch the parabola, we need more points. How are we going to find it? That is, we can find the steps. The steps are minus half, that is the coefficient, times 1, 3, 5, 7, right? Those are the steps. Now, let's plot these steps for the parabola. So if I move 1 unit to the right, I have to move half down, that is minus half. Then next unit right, I have to move 1.5 down, half and 1. There you are, correct? Next unit right, 2.5 down, so 1, 2.5, likewise. And then 3.5, so here half, 1, 2, 3, minus 2. I wanted to reach this point, minus 2, since I know that the y-intercept is minus 2, and it assures that my graph is perfect. Since this is axis of symmetry, I can plot the other points which along symmetrical points from this axis symmetry, right? So this is 2 away, 2 away. This is 3 away, 1, 2, 3 away, got it. This is 4 away, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, correct. So we can join these points and draw the parabola. Do you get it? So that is how we can actually sketch the parabola when we are dealing with fractions. Steps change. Do you see that? Instead of 1357, now we have negative half times 1357, right? So the 2 points which I would like to report are the y-intercept, which is 0, minus 2, and any one of these points. So this is a good point, which is at 2, we have a value 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 2, I should have written. Minus 2, 4, right? Likewise, you could give any points you want, right? So this is minus 4 for us, and this point is 6 for us. So let's label this 1, 1, minus 1, minus 1. That is the sketch of the parabola, which represents the equation minus 0.5x squared plus 6x minus 2. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.